Our Case of the Year award for 2015 went to the EVOLV ATX by Fantex, and I've been using it for my workstation PC and absolutely love it. The building experience is fantastic, cable management is super simple, and those toolless opening side panels have become one of my favorite features for swapping hardware in and out. My workstation build is nothing complex, but with extra flair, like the cable mod RGB lighting on the left side and black-red cables to complement RAM and motherboard colors. But today, the case gets an upgrade. This is the Fantex EVOLV ATX TG, or Tempered Glass Edition, priced at $180, which is really interesting because it's only a $10 premium over the original. So there are a few minor updates that include a built-in RGB Lighting Hub that illuminates the front LED strip and the power button up top, and also if you connect an optional Fantex LED strip that will all match the color sync. There's also a breathing mode and a color cycle mode built in. But the star element of this upgrade are the tempered glass side panels on both sides, which means you definitely have to bring your A game for cable management at the back. Now, we've worked with tempered glass in the past, and there's really something so awesome about those reflections, and the EVOLV ATX TG, or Tempered Glass Edition, is no different. The sad part about this new edition, the side panels are not compatible with the original EVOLV ATX. So if you just picked one up and thinking, oh man, the side panels are so sweet, you cannot replace the swivel ones with the glass ones due to the nature of the mount. So there are 4 thumb screws that hold the panel in place, and it's less convenient to get inside the case, and you have to be also extremely careful as tempered glass is a total bitch to clean up if broken. The panels are tinted just the right amount so you can still see all the hardware inside, and to create an isolating seal around the panel, we have some padding that limits audible vibrations, although I think the system is just a tiny bit louder with glass panels versus the original, which could be just my placebo effect because from where I sit, it doesn't really look like the case has a panel at all. Color-wise, I decided to try something new with a darker tone. This is the gray edition, which creates a really awesome stark difference between the glass and aluminum. And notice the blacked out edges around the perimeter of the panel that hides the interior frame and also helps to hide LED strips, which I've positioned around the perimeter of the frame. Overall, the new edition looks really awesome, but truth be told, I was expecting a more convenient mounting method for the panels. After all, this is Fantex, who have gained the reputation for pushing that standard. So now come along with me as I migrate my system from the EVOLV ATX into the Tempered Glass Edition. Enjoy. So I seriously love working inside the EVOLV. It's such a simple assembly. Nothing has changed in my system, but I've added lighting strips on the backside panel since that will also be visible. I will have to take some time to do the back cable management right at some point, but you get the idea of how rewarding it might be seeing this all cleaned up. Plus, if you install lighting on both sides, we have extra ambient lighting shooting out around the enclosure that might be, this sweet effect to play around with. Obviously, with glass, fingerprints are a total pain, especially with interior illumination, and you just have to also be careful with airflow pressure to avoid dust accumulation on the inside. And that is all I have to say. The best case of last year just got better. I only wish that we had a swappable panel, considering the Tempered Glass Edition is only a $10 premium over the original EVOLV ATX. So that concludes our little migration system. I hope you enjoyed it. The last thing to do is put the plant where it belongs, on top of my power button. I'm Dmitry with Canucks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.